This is Sports Focus. Your host, John McNeill's. With me is Jeffrey McIntosh. On assignment is Kevin Sibbles. First off, let's get into some local action. The East Hartford Hornets youth football team. Two of the teams had a rough week. The A team lost and the B team lost, but the C team managed to get a victory, and the Mighty Mites once again get a victory. 34-6, I believe, is the score. They heard the quarterback pass for a couple of touchdowns, so congratulations to the Mighty Mites. Once again, the best team in youth football for the Hornets. But now let's switch it to the high school. The high school team, the varsity, they had a real solid victory against Conard. Good for them. Nice game. And hopefully this week, I think they got Buckley. At Dillon Stadium. So check that out Friday night. You know where to be at.
Friday night game?
Friday night. That's varsity all night. Friday night, some on Saturday. But hey, we're going to get it in. Now, NFL, it's week 2. Baseball's winding down, but football has basically taken over the whole sports world.
And you know it.
First off, let's get into the Rams. Their return, made this big thing about the return to Los Angeles. Mm-hmm. And the Coliseum, 93 years old this facility is. It's pretty old.
Dated.
Yes, and but the Rams, they're building a new one, plush and all that stuff. Has some issues in this stadium. Ran out of water. Didn't run out of beer. One person that complained said, but they ran out of water. Over 160 people suffered from heat exhaustion because of the heat. It was really hot in LA, and just overall a bad day for a return to Los Angeles.
Let me ask a question. Didn't they have bottled water they could pass out to the people?
They probably didn't think of that. They just wanted to.
When you worry more about the people and then.
Because they knew it was hot. Remember, they just had the Emmys out there, and they said it was hot as hell out there. You think they would have, because the owner, he's a billionaire, so get some water.
You can pay for the water.
Pay for the water. So, but the people, the 90,000 plus, end up paying the price for it. So hopefully, their next home game, they can get it together.
No, the Coliseum about to pay for it because the people that got heat exhaustion could turn around and sue the Coliseum for lack of water.
They need water, and they couldn't. And the concession stands that people can get stuff. Bad day. Hopefully, they can get it all together because they need to.
Even though they won.
Yeah, they did win. They beat the Seahawks, and I told you, they always play them tough. For some reason, it's just one of them things. Speaking of the NFL, I didn't get to mention.
I ain't got nothing.
This is like the greatest celebration dance. Look it up on YouTube. Just put Antonio Brown twerking. You see, to me, I was cool with the dance. He's sticking his little gold butt out and all that. But then when he put the head back, that to me sold it. Antonio Brown is on a funky level.
Hey, I like that. Look at him. He got head down.
Yeah, he like, damn, we gave up a touchdown. Man, that's loud. And it's loud like how, you see how loud he was twerking?
I'm serious.
He was loud twerking, too.
All
them 100,000 people, and they all heard him twerking like we hear something.
Twerking like that.
Yeah.
Wow.
But, yeah, Antonio Brown, so far, the best touchdown celebration there is in the league. I don't know if somebody going to top that.
That just topped it just now.
That topped it right there.
That was some funky music.
Now, let's move on to these rookie quarterbacks. It seems like this is the year of the rookies. Yeah. Because you got these rookie quarterbacks. The Browns, they're going to start Cody Kessler, another rookie. Mm-hmm. Patriots, they might start Brisket. Mm-hmm. And they also...
Jared Goff?
Jared Goff, hopefully he can get in there. But hey, there's a lot of things going on, and running backs, they're gonna start playing. But these two are the most known ones: Carson Wentz and Dak Prescott. Now I know that's just happened to be both of our teams.
True.
So your quick observation of Mr. Wentz.
Right now, he playing better than most people thought he was going to play.
Yeah,
coming out FCS, everybody thought he wasn't going to be able to come up to the par,
including me. I'm kind of surprised at Carson Wentz and his development, and because since he didn't get to play in the preseason, that was just my thing. He didn't get a full game or a couple of games in, and now look at him. He's going against a Pittsburgh team, and we're gonna find out. We're gonna talk about that game, but
yeah, adversity. That's what.
Because he went against Cleveland the first game and Chicago. Teams that's really not up to par right now, but
Chicago gave him a hard time
in the beginning.
Until they start, I admit Chicago started getting people got getting hurt.
The injuries.
Yeah, injuries started hitting on them, and then all of a sudden he just started. He took some hits now.
Yeah.
And I wish he slide.
Unlike Mr. Prescott, who knows how to slide, there's been the Washington game. There was an instance where he ran and he got the first down. Automatic. Even there was a sack. There was a time where he had to take the sack. Mm-hmm. He didn't try to make the play. Took the sack. It wasn't like a third down situation, but I think Prescott, these rookies are so intelligent.
Yeah. And
they're in tune with the game. The Cowboys definitely got the future.
Right. Do you check out Matt Stafford's slide?
Oh, I didn't see that. Was it worse than Tony Romo?
Oh, you have to see it. He was sliding on his knee.
Oh man. He can get really hurt on that one.
It was funny. He went and fell for it.
I thought he was a baseball guy too. But none but success for these two young men, especially Dak Prescott. Now,
Carson Wentz.
NFL Week 3, big games all this week, and the season just started. And it's huge games. Let's start with the Foreskins and the New York Football Giants. Deadskins.
You think that's going to win this game?
I know. I'm going for the Giants. I hate to say it. They're going to go 3-0, but I will say this. The Redskins are 0-2. If they go 0-3 and 2 games are already in the division, that's bad. So you never know. Already in Week 3, they got their backs in the corner. So I just think the Giants is probably in the Beckham, Sterling Shepard, Victor Cruz. Somebody's going to have over 130 yards.
Yeah.
So Eli is going to have a really good day since Norman is going to stay on one side and you got these 3 weapons on.
That's on the defensive coordinator, as we
said. We're going to see. And if Kirk Cousins keeps giving up the ball like he did against Dallas and Pittsburgh, Giants going to have a good day.
Yeah.
Taking the Giants. Next up is the Monday Nighter, Drew Brees and the Saints versus Matt Ryan and the Falcons in New Orleans. Monday night. Now you know how the Saints get down when they're in the Superdome.
Yeah.
So this is definitely this ain't going to be no 16-13 game. More like 38 to 31 type thing.
45.
40s in the 40s. 40. I'm taking the Saints I'm always going to take the Saints on national television.
Yeah.
Like the Saints. I like the Saints. I think Breeze is going to come back and probably win me my fantasy week with like 400 yards, maybe 5 touchdowns, no interceptions, and Willie Snead.
Okay, I'll give you that.
All right. This used to be a nice rivalry when, the 49ers were good and the Seahawks was on that Super Bowl level. Now it's like
It's still going to be a tough game.
It's going to be a physical game because, you still, for the 49ers, you got Navarro Bowman, and you still got that Seahawks defense. You know what? It's in Seattle. I'm going to take the upset. I'm going to take the 49ers.
I think so, too.
Because, the Seahawks only scored, 15 points in 2 games?
They haven't been scoring like they should have.
3 against the Rams. I'm going to take the 49ers, even though it's in Seattle. Something's going on with Mr. Wilson. And I drafted Russell Wilson, too. And I might have to let him go after a few.
I know it's going to be an interesting game.
Very interesting.
Ever since they haven't had Marshawn Lynch, they haven't had a running game.
They lost. Now it's like they lost that identity, because he was like such a presence. Yeah. And even in his after football life, Marshawn Lynch is just Marshawn Lynch.
Hey, Marshawn Lynch is having fun.
He is having a good time.
He's talking now.
Yep. So we both taking the Niners. Vikings at the Panthers. Nice 1:00 game. Both defenses are tough. And the Vikings, they just lost Adrian Peterson for about 3-4 months. Meniscus tear, had to get surgery. But Vikings still beat the Packers.
They beat them handily.
They sort of held them. They only gave up 7 points to Aaron Rodgers, the best quarterback in the league. That might have to get taken away from Mr. Rodgers. So, who you got? I'm taking Carolina.
Yeah, I'm on a borderline, but it's like Carolina. But I feel it's going to be about a 5-point game the most. It's not
Carolina
by 5.
Big game of the week, though, is Pittsburgh at Philadelphia. Eagles, Steelers, the battle for Pennsylvania.
It's going to be interesting.
Who's going to win? I want you to look into that camera. And I want you to tell who is going to win this game.
This one. Thank you very much. The Philadelphia.
Shut the hell up! The Pittsburgh Steelers are going to kill them. They are going to slaughter the Philadelphia Eagles. Are you crazy?
Yeah, be quiet.
Are you nuts? Pittsburgh all the way. Antonio Brown going to be twerking all up in Philly. Ben Roethlisberger, at least 4 touchdown passes. D'Angelo Williams, at least 2 touchdowns. Over 100 yards. Pittsburgh in a rout.
No.
I don't even think it's going to be close.
It's not going to be a rout.
All right. You say it's not going to be a rout. What about this game? The Sunday night game. Chicago at Dallas. Now, I'm going to let all you Cowboys fans in on something. You think that Dak Prescott is playing well and he's doing good and all that. But let me give you a little history. It seems like every time Chicago goes to Dallas, Chicago ends up winning.
Not every time.
Yeah.
No.
Chicago has this sort of...
Brian Hoyer is going to be the starting quarterback.
It's sort of, Brian Hoyer is going to be the quarterback. He's a veteran, so it's not like he's some unknown guy. He can move the ball. I'm just putting it out there in the universe.
They got hurt.
Yeah, they got a lot of injuries. The Cowboys is pretty much healthy. They got the running back. They got the quarterback. But I'm just saying, the Rams and I just told you how the Rams, they beat the Seahawks every time for some reason. They shouldn't beat them, but they do. Sometimes the Bears are like that. I don't know. But I think Dallas should romp in this game. This should be one of those games where they win by double digits, 20, 30 points type things. But you never know. You just never know in the NFL in these games. But I think my Cowboys should have a nice day. Ezekiel should have a coming out party. Dak should throw for his first touchdown. We'll see. But I'm taking the Cowboys. Who you taking, McIntosh? And folks, that's all the time we have for you. Thank you for joining us and have a good one. Thank you, Mr. McIntosh. Peace.